Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to convert your entire music library into a format that will actually play on your DJ decks. So when you're out playing a track for the first time, you're not going to get that dreaded error message. I'm using a paid software for this called WAV Patch Converter. Link is in the description. I'll show you here. Look, personal use is £38 for a lifetime license, so it's not free, unfortunately, but it's quite affordable. Right. Let's open up the batch converter then from DB Power Amp, and I'll show you what's what. The first place you want to go is to filter, and this filter filters, songs in your directory by file extension. So you want to convert all of your MP3s to work, tick .mp3. Then over here in the folder browser, you want to pick the folders you want to allow the software to search in. So for me, my MP3s are in here. Just going to select that one. Then you can click on list and you can just double check which files it's going to get. Make sure you're happy what it's grabbing, because they are all going to get converted. Then hit convert when you're happy. Okay, so my MP3s are going to want to be converting to MP3 again. Now the values I'm using are going to be from the XDJ RX2 manual from Pioneer. I've got them over here. So the max bit rate for me is 320 kilobit, and it supports variable bit rate VBR or constant bit rate CBR. Variable bit rate goes up to 240 at most, and I've got a lot of 320 kilobit MP3s. I don't want to lose that quality, so I'm going to encode the whole library constant bit rate at 320. Now, if the files were a lower bit rate than that, they won't get any benefit from this, but there also won't be any issues. You can pick the encoding speed, slow and high quality, fast and low quality, or in the middle. I like to keep my songs good quality, so I'll do slow and high quality. Keep the output location as original folder, and it will overwrite the existing tracks with the converted ones. So these settings are here from last time I used it. Let me just clear those. Right, so in these DSP effects, you're going to need to add 2 effects to get it to actually convert the files. First of all, we need bit depth, 16-bit, and dither triangular, because you need to dither when if you're encoding from a higher bit depth down to 16, then you want to dither, as this guy says here. And one more effect. Go all the way down to resample and 44/100 sample rate. My decks can support 24-bit and 48 kilohertz on those 2 settings, but I don't know if they all can, and I might be playing on different stuff, so I'm going to keep lowest common denominator, standard CD rip WAV quality, 44/100 16-bit. Okay, so we're all set up. Up here you've got list/rename. You can just, again, double check what the input and output for each file is going to be. So you can just click on one, make sure it's coming from the same place, going to the same place. All looks good. Convert. So it's going to overwrite all of my files. Yep, that's fine for me. Let's go. So I now have to wait, but you don't. So see you in a minute. Okay, so for MP3, that's it. You're done. All converted. They should all work fine. Now, let's just go through it for WAV quickly. So change my filter. Don't want the MP3s anymore. I just want the .wavs there. Okay, select that. Grab my whole music library. Then I'm just going to exclude a couple folders. Don't want to catch my audio samples in there. Okay, that should be fine. Check my list. Make sure I'm not getting any kind of files that I didn't want to convert. Nope. All looks good. So head to convert. And this time, going to wave. We want uncompressed, 16-bit, 44.1 kilohertz. We're not going to mess with the channels here. And let's clear these again. So you need those same two effects. If you've already watched the MP3 part, it's just the same two effects. Bit depth, 16-bit with triangular dither. Then we've got resample, 44100. Okay, and output location is still original folder, overwriting those original files. And there we go. Check list/rename again if you want. See what's happening with a source and a destination file. When you're happy, convert. And yep, overwrite them all. Here it goes again. See you in a minute. Okay, so now they're all converted. There's one more thing that can stop your WAV files playing on the decks. Link is down in the description for this software called WAV Patcher on GitHub. And what you want to do for WAV Patcher is go to downloads here, the latest binaries, grab what you need for Windows or Mac here, look, just download it and then extract it. So for me, WAV Patcher Windows. Let's fire up the WAV Patcher. What this does is there's a header inside WAV files that can have an issue that means it can't be played on Pioneer decks. I don't know if it's the same for other decks. This will just patch it and make sure they can all be played. So open up the WAV Patcher, click Browse, head to your music library and select folder. Then click Check. It's going to check all of your tracks and look for any that need to be patched. So it doesn't take long. I'll skip through this. Okay, so mine have all been patched already. I don't need to patch them. If you did have any to patch, you would untick Read Only and Check would become Patch. Click Patch and it will patch all the songs that are there and sort them out. So that is it. You should have all your songs in the existing folder structure converted, ready to play on your decks. No problems. Hope that was helpful. Give it a thumbs up if this helped you out. Thumbs down if you thought it was crap. Yeah, drop a comment if you want to. Thanks, guys.